Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, born on October 2nd, 1869, was a prominent leader of the pre-independence era. Mahatma Gandhi drew praise for his contribution round the world so much so that his birth date is celebrated as International Day of Nonviolence. He took India to a new level by employing movements like nonviolence, civil disobedience, and civil rights during his India's freedom struggle with the British. He is best known as Father of the Nation and Bapu. He led nationwide movements and campaigns for India's independence, eradication of poverty, expanding women's rights, ending untouchability, and establishing Swaraj. Gandhiji's birthday is celebrated as a national-wide holiday and a day of non-violence and peace. He led and made many campaigns and described Satyagraha in its true essence. Gandhiji was the one who took all the youth and started the challenge of removing British's salt tax and also for Quit India movement. Gandhiji joined hands with Indian National Congress and brought national issues into limelight.
Swadeshi 1905 to 1911. Swadeshi movement started with the partition of Bengal in 1905 and continued up to 1911. It was the most successful of the pre-Gandhi movements. Swadeshi was the key focus of Mahatma Gandhi, who described it as the soul of Swaraj.
Chambara and Kheda Satyagraha, 1918. One of his major achievements in 1918 were the Chambara and Kheda agitations, a movement against British landlords.
Khilafat movement 1919. Gandhiji in the year 1919 approached Muslims as he found the position of Congress was quite weak and unstable. Khilafat movement is all about the worldwide protest against the status of Caliph by Muslims.
Protest against Rowlatt Act, 1919. Gandhiji and citizens organized rallies in various cities and workers went on strike in railway shops and shops closed down. This protest was carried out against the Britishers as they wanted to destroy the national movement by imprisoning the national workers.
Non-cooperation movement 1920 to 1922. Gandhiji's main motive was to establish non-cooperation, non-violence, and made this non-violent movement as his weapon against Britishers. We are all aware about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, where hundreds of innocents died. Gandhiji's strong decision took action against British Raj, and then he began to focus on forming self-government and soon established Swaraj. Hence, non-cooperation movement was included.
Salt Satyagraha, 1930. Salt March was an active movement carried out in the year 1930. It is also known as the Salt Satyagraha, which began with Dundee March in the year 1930. This movement was an essential part of Indian independence movement and non-violent resistance against tax. On the 24th day, he vowed to produce more salt without paying any tax, and soon he broke the law of salt.
Untouchability 1932. On September 20, 1932, Mahatma Gandhi, who was in Herwada jail, went on a fast as a protest against the segregation of the so-called untouchables. Temples, wells, and public places were thrown open to the untouchables. A new organization, Harijan Sevak Sangh, was founded to combat untouchability. A new weekly paper, the Harijan, was started. Harijan was Gandhi's name for the untouchables.
Wheel of Time 1932 to 1933. When the British held Mohandas Gandhi prisoner at Irrawaddy prison in Pune, India, from 1932 to 1933, the nationalist leader made his own thread with a charka, a portable spinning wheel. The charka as a symbol of non-violence. He spun his own yarn and made his own cloth. He encouraged others to do the same and not buy imported British material. And his constant companion, the spinning wheel, remained with him wherever he went.
Quit India Movement 1942. It was a civil disobedience movement launched in the year 1942. The do or die phrase was applied here, and it was a mass protest led by the All India Congress Committee was proclaimed on a large scale. Within no time, the Quit India movement was crushed badly. Britishers also refused to grant independence to India and declared that it will happen after World War II ends. During these movements by Mahatma Gandhi, a lot of political leaders and followers got imprisoned for a long period of time. But then British government finally realized that India will no more be under their control.
Partition 1947. Gandhiji had serious doubts about the decision of partition. It was decided to divide India into two separate countries, India and Pakistan, to avoid Hindu-Muslim riots. Gandhiji was strongly against this idea, but was forced to agree because of the threat of civil war.
Assassination 1948. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was assassinated on 30th January 1948, shot at close range by Nathuram Godse.